Hello everyone, this is Brock Emmerich here for GeeksGamers.com, and here is our review of Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is an action RPG made by Sony's own Guerrilla Games, creators of the acclaimed Killzone series. It is based in a post-apocalyptic world filled with mechanical creatures and the remains of the old ones. You play as Aloy, an outcast of the Nora tribe as a result of her circumstances behind her birth. All the promotional material I saw building up to this game's release only did nothing but build up the hype more for me. The emphasis on the bow as your main weapon, the mechanical beast, the beautiful open area, and the lush environments along with the people that did nothing but drip the possibilities of lore to be searched on for days and days. On top of that, the art director said in a statement that his inspiration for the mechanical creatures came from his childhood love of the anime Zoids, which was a big plus for me since it is my favorite anime of all time. Needless to say, this game had a lot to live up to for me. As of this recording, I have beaten the game's main story, all of its side quests, and a good chunk of the fetch quests. I can gladly say for everyone wondering that Horizon Zero Dawn has lived up to all the hype and surpassed it. Aloy's journey of discovery and search for purpose was gripping all the way through. They do a fantastic job of making you connect with her through all her decisions made in the cutscenes, and also along with all the decisions that you are allowed to make for her in the very Mass Effect style of dialogue wheel that you get to choose. You can either do a kind decision, a normal decision, or a very jerkish type decision. Now, to round out this review, I'm going to give you some minor pros and cons, and then give you my overall score. The combat is fluid, the variety of weapons you have to choose from are fantastic, multiple bows with different purposes, to rope traps, to restraints, give you a lot of variety to how you can take down your enemies. The game really makes you start to feel like a master hunter once you start to get the hang of all the mechanics necessary to take out the bandits and the mechanical beasts that you encounter in the first stretch of the game. But it also keeps you in check once you first enter Meridian and you get your teeth kicked in by a Stormbird or a Thunderjaw, and you realize that you need to train yourself better to take on the harder beasts that you will encounter later on in the game. It's a very good balance and it keeps you on your toes throughout the entire game. There are great mission variety from the cauldrons, to the bandit camps, to the Hunter's Lodge, to the fetch quests, and many more. One final pro of this game, just to be blatantly honest, it is so much fun. I mean, just look at this. I just killed a robot T-Rex after removing its disc launchers off its back and using them against it. How do you not love that? Now, there are a few cons, but I'm going to be really honest, not many. The load times during your fast travels between campfires, which you have to do quite a bit later on when you progress in the story, can take quite a while. Some of the characters you encounter during your side quests are very bland and don't have the greatest of lines. It stands out mostly because they're surrounded by an amazing amount of characters in main missions and the other characters you encounter during those same side missions. That's the only reason why you really notice it, because they stand out compared to the rest of the great work done on all the other characters. Lastly, and mostly, the cutscene animations for the death scenes of certain characters in this game, not in the main scenes, but in the side scenes that involve dialogue, rival Talia al Ghul's death in The Dark Knight Rises. But that's it! Seriously, that's all the bad I can say about this game. If you have a PS4, I cannot think of a single reason for you to not own this game. It is easily my favorite game of this console generation, and it has become my favorite game of all time. To keep that in perspective, that title has been held by Banjo-Tooie for roughly 17 years. My score for Horizon Zero Dawn is a 9.5 out of 10. Thank you everyone for checking out this review. Please be sure to visit GeeksGamers.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great content uploaded weekly.
You can also win a brand new copy of Horizon Zero Dawn exclusive to the PlayStation 4 in our video game footage contest. Have you made a great kill?
Yeah,
and it's very rich with story, so I appreciate
Just
that.
from that first little bit, there was some really interesting lore, and I also like how cutscene driven it is at the very beginning.